Okay, hello guys. Welcome to the 3D market commentary for this week. The disclaimers are in the top left-hand corner, so please read them, even if you need to pause the video to do so. Now, the 3D market commentary is a video that we do every week to accompany a daily email that we send out. Now, that email has in it information on major world markets, looking at three major elements per market. Hence why it's called a 3D market commentary. So we'll look at that in a sec, and I'll explain where we get that data from, how we're using the technology. Now, in terms of support, if you need any help or if you need any resources or anything like that, you can email me. So you'll see my email address here, becky@tradewithufos.com. I'm always happy to help as much as I can. There's also this link here, which you'll now see on the screen. That's tradewithufos.com/Becky. And that will take you to this link or this page here. Now, from this page, you can get multiple resources, multiple sources of support. So you can check out apps and courses and coaching, that's group coaching, one-on-one coaching as well. Then if you scroll down, we've got a section where you can track the trades that I'm placing. So this is in stocks, Forex, and crypto for me. So you can track the trades I'm placing, learn from what we're doing here. Scroll down further, more information on different apps, depending on which platforms you're using and if it's yearly or monthly. More information on our platform ourselves, and a question and answer section, which you can access, of course, for free. Maybe learn from other people's questions and the answers to them, or post your own question and get the answer there. So lots of different sources of resource, of help and support, all from this link, tradewithufos.com/Becky. So let's now go and have a look at the markets. So the email that we send out every day, this is on the left-hand side. Now, if you want access to that email, you can subscribe for free at tradewithufos.com/newsflash, and you'll get this email every day. Now, the email goes through, as I said, three major components of our markets, and I'll show you in a second where we get that from. So the first thing is market climate. That's understanding where's the likely upcoming market direction, up, down, or nowhere. We use an app to help us. It's called AutoClimate. It's this one here. And this is what helps us figure out if we have probabilities in one way or the other. And we'll look at that in a second. I'm just going to go to different market here. It'll be easier to show you the next one. So we'll look at market climate for each. Then we'll look at buy and sell UFOs, which are these guys. So we've got these little circles and then lines that go through to the right-hand side to the price axis. These show us where buyers and sellers are. So the little green UFOs show us where we have buyers, and that's good because if we know where buyers are, then we have a decent probability to know where price might turn to go up. If we're looking at these red UFOs, those show us where sellers are, and again, that gives us probabilities to figure out if price is likely to move down from that area. So we'll look at that per market as well. And then we'll look at market volatility, which is understanding how quickly we expect these markets to move. So starting with the S&P 500, let's just load that. So with the S&P 500, which is what we have in front of us, we have on AutoClimate, which is this app down here, a thick red dot, which means probability is down. That's what AutoClimate is showing us with that. Probability is down for the time being. Now we have sellers up here. We actually have sellers kind of overlapping each other, but the first set of sellers is from 39.28 to 38.52.5. So those are the closest sellers we have to us. And we have buyers further away down at 34.80 to 33.19. Now, in terms of volatility, we'd expect movement up or down in 1 year of 25.31%. So in a day, that's up or down of 60.64 points. In a week, it would be 133.5 points. And in a month, 277.9 points. And this is probabilities in terms of likely movements up or down in those given periods of time. So we've looked at the S&P 500. That's understanding what the top 500 US stocks on a daily chart, have in terms of probabilities or statistical likelihoods. Everything we're looking at is on a daily chart. So we've looked at a daily chart for the S&P. We will now move on and look at a daily chart for oil. Now, whilst that's loading and whilst we're sorting that out, just to highlight up here, it says about educating yourself. We do at Tradictive or at Trade with UFOs, we offer courses that are affordable courses. A lot of them come with free access to our apps for a certain period of time. And we have courses in stocks, Forex, futures, cryptocurrencies, backtesting, trading plans, and psychology. So if you need help or support in any of those areas, our courses can help. And as I said, a lot of times they come with free access to our apps. Now, just quickly whilst we're on this, AutoClimate, which is the one that gives us an idea of direction, whether that market's likely to go up, down, or nowhere. That's a free app on most platforms that you can use it on. Paid for on some, depends what you're using. Auto UFOs, which is this here that shows us the buyers and sellers. These are paid for apps, which again, if you get a course, oftentimes getting a course and getting free access for a few months is cheaper than just using the apps by themselves for 3 months. But you'll also notice on the bottom of the screen, we have, I think it's on that. Yeah, we do. Oh, no, we don't. Not sure if we do. Anyway, we have a book out at the moment, which let me see if I can pop that on there. There we go. Great. So you can see that on the bottom. We have a book out at the moment, the Mystery to Mastery series, Forex Trading. Now with that, with the book, you get free access to the course, and with the course, you get free access to the apps. So it's actually a kind of clever way around to be really efficient with what you're doing. So check that out if you're interested in Forex trading. Okay. As we said, if you want the apps themselves, that you can go to tradewithufos.com/apps. But otherwise, let's now crack on and look at oil. So with oil, we have a thick blue dot, probability upwards. We have sellers reasonably far away, between 105.24 to 100.89. We have buyers down here between 73.95 to 72.27, and price is kind of in between, right? So we're unlikely to hit the buyers or sellers anytime soon. At the moment, probability to the upside is coming from the climate there. Volatility wise, we'd expect movement up or down in a year of 47.5%. So in a day, up or down of 2.76 points. In a week would be 6.08 points. And in a month, 12.65 points. So that's crude oil. Now the next market here is gold. So let's load this. And again, it just has there on the bottom, just slightly, you can see about coaching and support. We offer coaching and support, a lot of which for free on YouTube and in our social media sessions. Can't see auto UFOs on this one. So let's do this instead. Oh, it's very different. Okay. Let's try that again. And just want to make sure that we can see gold, because that's what we're looking at here. I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Okay, I think my trading view might be being weird, or I'm being weird, but no worries, I'll explain it in a different way. So just to say about coaching and support, we offer lots of free sessions on our YouTube channels, on our social media channels, which you can join, as we said, for free. If you'd like to join live trading sessions, then those are within our coaching program. Again, very affordable, and you'll see the link on the screen there. Okay, so looking at gold, which I know we can't see the UFOs on here, and that's me not being able to load this properly. But with AutoClimate, we see a thick blue dot. So that tells us probability is upwards. Now price is at 1680.3, 1680.2, call it 1680. Now we have buyers at 1673.1 to 1618.3. So we have buyers relatively close below us, very close below us actually, kind of start around about here. So very close. Now we have sellers up at 1738.7, just kind of up around here, to 1698.4. So down to here. So we have buyers and sellers kind of reasonably close to us at the moment. We are closer to the buyers and we have probability up. So overall, buyers are winning. With volatility, we'd expect movement up or down in 1 year of 18.03%. In a day, that's 19.08 points. In a week, that's 42.01 points. And in a month, that is 87.45 points. So that is gold. Now the next market, let's now go to the US dollar. Let's see if we can load UFOs there. Looks like it. Okay, great. So with the US dollar, we have a thick red dot, probability down. Now we don't have any sellers on the chart. There's no sellers above us right now, but we do have buyers further down here at 106.84 to 106.18. So those would be our closest buyers. But for the time being, we've got room to get to them and probability down. With volatility, we'd expect movement up or down in a year of 11.92%. So in a day, that's 0.83 points. In a week would be 1.82 points. And in a month, that would be 3.8 points. Okay, that's the US dollar. Now, last but not least, and I think it's my computer is being slow today. There we go. Last but not least, back to Bitcoin. And this is what we have here. Now, just to say, by the way, I referenced, and I'll put it up on the screen, I reference where you can find free resources, free help and support and coaching. If you go to our Linktree link, which is there on the screen, I nearly threw a glass of water over myself. If you go to our Linktree link, which is there on the screen, you'll be able to navigate and, of course, find the different social media platforms that you prefer to use and the support that you can find there. Okay, back to Bitcoin. We have a thick blue dot, probability upwards. We have buyers here between 20,342.5 to 20,092.5. We have sellers up here between 25,147.5 to 23,122.5. Overall, we have probability up and we are closer to buyers than we are to sellers. So again, more kind of points for the buy side. In terms of volatility, I'm going to round these because they're bigger numbers. So in a year, we'd expect movement up or down of 67.66%. So in a day, that would be more or less 850 to 900 points up or down. In a week, we're looking at around 1,950 points up or down. And in a month, we're looking at around 4,000, 4,100 points up or down. So we've looked at each of our markets, and for each of them, we have looked at market climate using auto climate to figure out where we have probabilities, up, down, or nowhere. We've looked at buy and sell UFOs, finding where we have buyers and where we have sellers that could push price up or down, respectively. And we've looked at volatility, which is how quickly we expect those markets to move. Now, the last thing to look at is our weekly economic calendar to get an idea from here as to where or when we might expect volatility in specific markets. So, for example, today being Monday, the 7th of November, it's what looks like a national holiday in India. So we might see less volatility, of course, in Indian markets. The euro would have seen some volatility earlier on in the morning. And then we've got news throughout the week that might affect the Swiss markets, the European markets, Chinese markets, US dollar or US markets, Canadian, euro, that looks like maybe Poland. And then again, US, Canada, the UK, euro, and the US as well. So depending on where you're trading, which currencies or which markets you're trading, be aware of the volatility that can come from this scheduled news. Of course, bear in mind that there are always unscheduled news reports that may also increase volatility. So keep an eye out for those. If you need any help, usually the best place to go is tradewithufos.com/Becky, because from there, you've got the question and answer section at the bottom. So a lot of the questions you have may have already been asked and therefore already been answered. You can also learn more about our platform, our apps, depending on which platform you're using. You can learn from this area, trades that I'm placing in my live sessions. Why might we have small profits or small losses as opposed to full profits or full losses? And you can learn from the notes section there and the snapshots. And you can book coaching, one-on-one coaching if you'd like, or learn more about other types of coaching apps and courses as well. So all from this area, or you can email me. I wish you a great start to your trading week, and we will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.